Eldens Boning had quite a lot of storytelling. I remembered the story about the Mad King, so I was wondering any stories that are in Vartgimman that you would like to share with us?
Well, it's not like an concept album or something with a long story on it. It's different stories, but it deals with a lot of different subjects. But for instance, we have Ner i mörkret. It's about the witch burnings in Sweden, where the church used kids to point out who was a witch and who weren't, and they even pointed out their own parents, and they were burned at stake. So in this is true stories, and in this case, I chose to write about a mother, and the child of this mother is pointing out her as a witch, and she dies. Of course, the church had a lot of power back then, and it was very crazy times. We also wrote about the Black Death. I read an old book about it when it arrived in Scandinavia, when it was actually a huge storm, and they thought that the plague was born in the storm and riding with the wind.
Okay.
So I thought it was kind of cool to make a very dark song about den digra döden. But it's a lot of different subjects, and some of them have a Norse mythology touch as the opening track. I Have the Sky. It's actually more like a power song that nothing is impossible if you put your mind into it. It's like you climb your mountain, but when you are at the top of the mountain, there's no stop there. You have the horizon as well, so it's just take your wings and fly.
I was thinking about Viking hymns in this song.
Yeah, there are some elements of Viking stuff in the lyrics as well, because it's kind of cool to have a Viking touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the song.
It's a lot of storytelling and different stories on every song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my favorite songs are Have the Sky and Fenris, if I say right.
Fenris, great wolf.
Yes, this is the wolf.
Yeah, the wolf.
This is the beast.
Yeah, it's Norse mythology is always intriguing and interesting, because it's there are not much material to read about it. So you just have the Poetic Edda, and you can make your own stories and stuff like that. But it's kind of cool creatures and stuff like that. I think all religions are kind of cool. They always have some dark sides that you can explore.
Yeah. And then Nogra. I can pronounce good.
Dina Dogra, the very Swedish song with weird letters.
Yes. Den digra döden. That's the one with the Black Plague.
The Black Death. You can pronounce it the Black Death. Den digra döden. The Black Death.
Very good song.
At
some point, reminds me a bit of Moonspell.
Of Moonspell?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's a long time since I listened to Moonspell, but I should pick them up if they sound like that.
Nice.
Moonspell is nice.
Yes, good band. So, guys, is the epic emotion a result of a particular musical invention, or can it be found in another genres far removed from classical heavy metal?
Take that one more time. What was the question?
No, is the epic emotion a result of a particular musical invention, or can it be found in other genres far removed from heavy metal? So you can find epic emotion
can be found in
other
every kind of music, I think.
only in metal.
No, it can be found in other kind of music as well.
Yeah.
Like what kind?
Well, I think if you listen to a folk music band like Garman, they also have epic songs, and you have pop songs that are kind of epic as well. Look at the Doors. Made epic songs, and so it's.
I would say maybe classical music.
Classical music. Yeah, I don't listen that much to classical music. I did a long time ago, but it's. I don't know why I stopped, but it didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
Do you listen to classical music?
I think I did more.
Yeah, if you listen a bit of symphonic metal, it's like.
Yeah, well, I love Emperor, and it's a lot of
Nice, very good.
orchestral stuff, and so. Well, yeah. But I think with the Ereb Altor, we're more influenced by Swedish or Scandinavian folk music than the classical stuff.
Bathory.
Bathory, yeah.
And about bands, you went to Greece. So what bands you like from Greece?
From Greece?
Yeah.
Rotten Christ.
Rotten Christ.
Very good band.
We're going to tour. We're going on tour with a good Greek band as well, the Lucifer Child.
Yeah.
Lucifer Child.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Is George Emanuel there from ex-Rotting?
He played in Rotten Christ before. Yeah.
Yes.
Reflections. Are they from?
They are
Greece,
from Greece,
or from
Reflection. Yeah.
Reflection. Yeah. We played with them.
Yeah.
Couple of shows or something many years ago with the Isola.
I think they are releasing new album actually now.
But that's just doom metal.
Yes. But so you speak about the tour. Yes. So how you feel about it after so long time?
Well, can't wait. We want to go today.
Yeah, we are used to tour every year almost. So
and I hope to see you. You can manage to come here in Ireland, then. I didn't see any date yet.
No, we're not going to Ireland on the tour, but but hopefully we will get a chance to do. Ireland is very seldom on tour schedule because it's an island, and we're traveling by nightliner, so it's a lot of cost to go over.
I know, difficult
islands, but sometimes we have done like weekend trips to UK and
yes, you have to
include with Ireland as well.
You have to combine with UK tour, yes.
Yeah.
UK, Scotland.
Yeah. We have done it a few times. Last time we played Wales, Scotland, and UK.
I think last time here was. I think here was like 2013.
And we've been to Ireland a couple of times, but
if I remember, I was there on 2013.
So it's about time, but it's like for every place, it's about time to go anywhere right now because it's been a long time.
About touring, so I saw as well that you are taking part of the rites of the Blood Moon. So can you tell us more about this?
Yeah, you or me?
Yeah, you can go.
Well, it's our first headlining tour ever, actually. So we just decided
Congrats.
it's time to try. We always go as a support act before. So
Yeah, we did a co-headlining with the Danish Angantyr. We did it co-headlining tour.
few years ago.
But this time it's we're the headliner. So, yeah. It will be.
So it's a little bit scary, but it will be fun, I think.
Yeah, I think it will be fun.
Yes.
Valgifluster we played with before.
Yeah.
On the Angantyr Ereb Altor tour, they were also
supporting act. Yeah,
supporting act. So the guys we know, and I think it will be fun.
When the tour starts?
Sorry, when it starts?
Yeah.
In September.
September, yeah, early September, I think. Yeah.
So it's a long
time for a new album.
we took a safe thing because during the summer the COVID disease is going down every year, and in September it's cool. But now, as it looks, maybe we could even have made a tour in the spring. But it was it's a lot of risk. So we decided to wait until the next fall. But we had the festival seasons, and we will do some festivals in the summer and some shows here and there as well. So the schedule is starting to fill a little bit as well.
And what countries are you going to headline then?
It's mostly Central European. It's Austria, Germany. Maybe Czech Republic, Germany. It's Switzerland. It's not a wide tour. It's a Central European tour. I don't know. It's
Holland.
Yeah, I think Holland might be. Belgium.
Yeah.
I hope it will be Netherlands because that's much easier for me to manage. Hopefully.
I know he had a little bit problem with finding someday, getting good contact with some venues and stuff. I probably many venues are afraid to book bands, or maybe are fully booked, or I don't think it's Tobias had a easy go with this. I think to book all the shows.
I think all shows are booked except one.
No, okay, yeah.
And we're going to Paris. Always Paris on tours. Paris is usually kind of good, actually, for us. France is always kind of good. They love us in France, I think.
I hope so.
And what I want to say, but there in Sweden, the restrictions is lifted, so you can fill the whole place, full capacity, or there are some.
No, I think
from this Wednesday it should be full capacity on everything. So we're doing a release show in Stockholm in March.
Okay, nice.
So it's the next thing for us.
Yeah.
We have here a viewer question from Barmy. Can you tell a bit about the other songs that weren't mentioned yet?
From the album.
Yep.
Which we mentioned the first one, and then we talked about the title track. Fenris is about the Fenris Wolf, of course, and then we have
Rise of the Destroyer.
Rise of the Destroyer and Alva Blut we have, of course. Rise of the Destroyer is post Ragnarök. You know Ragnarök. It's the end of the era of the Norse gods. And but it doesn't end there, because after you have the era of men. Right now. So it's a continuation of how things are after the gods have gone away. But the snake in Niflheim, Nidhugg, survived Ragnarök, and he is the source of betrayal and stuff like that. He's like Judas in the Christianity. So he is the right. He's the destroyer, because our era will also fail. Of course, we know it. We are actually in the end of it, I think. Mankind will fail.
Yeah.
So it's a little about that. And then we have Alva Blut, which is kind of cool. It's a sacrifice. They had Bluts sacrificial occasions on every season in the old times in Sweden. And this Alva Blut exists even today. It's the day when you honor and remember your dead, and you still do it as a Christian. It's the same. It's the same occasion.
One more thing the Christians stole from the
Yeah.
like Christmas and everything else.
So it's Hallows Eve, with you remember and honor your dead, but in the more old days, I think we covered most of the songs. Actually,
Now you have the what's it so?
The exit, the outro, but it's not much lyrics on it. I think it's an excellent song for it. It's the sound of Heimdall's horn. It's the end.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And the thing is with that one, I read some reviews, and they speak about that song as a song, but it's not a song. It's an outro. It's an outro of the album. It's not a like a song like Fenris or Eye of the Sky. It's an outro of the album. That's why it's kind of, you don't have the structure in it like a regular song. And it's a reason for it.
Yeah, we look at the album as one piece, and this is
Yeah.
it's the last riff or something. The last piece
something
of the whole album.
Yeah. So it's not. Maybe you could have it like a live outro as well. I don't know, but it's not a song like the other songs.
Yeah. It's like a small album, because the usual full-length album have like 12, 13 songs, but this have only 8.
Yeah, but we always write pretty long songs. So
Yes.
But I think this is one of the shorter albums. Actually.
Yeah, but I think 40 to 45 minutes is excellent time.
It's a good time. Yes.
Yeah, because if it gets too long, you mix up the songs, and it's
Mm-hmm.
when it's shorter. When you listen to the album, I want the listener to have the feeling that they want more. No, not that. Oh, it's another song. That's not the feeling we're looking for.
Yeah.
When the album is ended, the listener should have the feeling that they want more.
Yeah.
There is a flow, like to say, and it's, I think, beautiful to start with like an intro and outro. I haven't seen many bands doing so. It's excellent.
Yeah, we did it. Last album was the same.
Yeah,
We had an intro and we had an outro.
yeah. I liked
The last song on Vargtimman, on Järtecken was it's like one song, but it's two parts in it, and the last thing is an outro.
Yeah.
On with blood on my hands.
Yeah, but it's not any silence between the songs.
No, they are kind of connected, but it's an outro, So yeah.
That's very good. That's very good, guys.
So, any questions, Nick?
Not for me.
Okay, so I have only one. So,
Okay.
guys, Mats and Tart, anything you would like to mention about Vartgimman that we haven't mentioned yet?
Do you have anything?
Buy the album.
Yeah, I think of course, by that. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's very important actually to mention that in these kind of days, because to make the art living and new albums to come out, you have to support not just us, but every artist that's working their ass off.
Of course.
To buy the album.
Yeah, the thing is, our previous album, Järtecken, we did one tour on it, but we didn't. Then pandemic came and we couldn't promote that album really like we wanted to do, like we usually do.
So because you said that.
Have a hole somewhere in the timeline there. So we're kind of like we didn't.
No festivals or something like
that. Yes. So because you said about tour, so how you are going to fix the list? The songs that you are going to play.
I think the main focus will be on the last 2 full-length albums, because since we didn't do that many shows on MAIr Tekken, I think we will include some songs from that album and put some focus on that, as well as the new album, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That will be interesting, and maybe a longer tour, longer, like maybe set list for those who missed you.
We have one show not announced yet, but we will play I think 1.5 hours, and that's a lot of songs. So there will be things
old songs as well.
Yeah, old songs as well, probably. So.
Something to look forward. So with this, we are wrapping up. So thank you guys, Mats and Tord, for joining us tonight, telling us about Vargtimman, and for those who want the album and check out the music, links below, and you can get your own copy. And we want to thank the viewers as well for participating and asking questions and watching this. And also we want to thank our collaborators for promoting this interview. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the dmetalgalaxy, as we have more material coming. And we are now giving the final word to Mats and Tord to round up.
Hail the hordes.
Yeah, see you on the road.
We can't wait to see everyone, and especially old-time fans that we will recognize and stuff like that. It would be fun to actually be able to travel again and play live.
And meet all old friends and new friends and everything. Yeah.
Yes, we hope to meet you soon, guys.
Yeah.
Certainly on the road this time.
And have a pint.
So see you guys. Thank you for tonight.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Skål.
Skål.